All right. I thought about it for a while, but Billy, you know what?
What?
I completely give up. I just don't have any inspiration for what to do with an intro. So, this is an introduction for a BSG video.
Howdy, howdy?
No, really, everything is great. We're the Bittersweet Gamers. This is 13 Sentinels. You knew that because this is the 18th episode. Don't know why you would have just jumped here, but as you can tell, I'm clearly very confused and in need of help. I'm the Opinionator, and we're doing story.
I'm we Hey, don't just run over me. I'm we squared. I'm here too. I will stab you.
So our plan's to do some story, and the next episode we're gonna go all in on the battles and stuff. I'm such a wreck today. Come on. I mean, I'm sorry. I do my best, but sometimes I just don't have any idea what to say.
I guess when you put it like that...
I feel like I've heard this before.
You know, it does sound familiar.
Well, I guess it's just going to be different this time.
Maybe you've got a point. I should slow down and think a little. Still, though... Hey, are you even listening?
Okay, the last time Nenji was, at this point, Nenji was like, I'm back again. It happened again.
Yeah.
Now he's just despondent.
I'm back.
Just like me. He's despondent like me. He doesn't have any idea what to say.
Well, yeah, but you're not trapped in a time loop. Or are you?
I prefer not to talk about that.
It's happening all over again. Doesn't matter if we run. We never make it out in time. We only got a couple minutes until they ruin this place.
Thus, we need to do something different.
Even if I told someone about this, nobody would believe me.
You could go and get ready for your Sentinel? Well, that may not work.
Does he know he has a Sentinel at this point? It's kind of confusing to keep this all straight.
Maybe not.
Hey, where are you going?
I don't really know.
Hey, you don't look so good.
Ah!
Isn't that...
Hello?
I feel like I know that guy she's with.
Where has he seen Okino?
Who is he?
Why are you being all sneaky?
I don't know. No reason.
Look, it's my natural inclination, lady. Back off.
I don't know, he doesn't seem particularly sneaky. Isn't he more of the loud, brash, walks into things? But
Yeah.
just not now.
Yeah.
Well, why doesn't he go, Kisaragi, aren't you friends with Fuyusaka? Go say hi. Ask her what she's doing.
Wait, that's Iori over there. What are you hiding from Iori?
That's not it.
What? Don't tell me you like Iori.
Oh, are you sad?
Hey, it's not like that.
What the heck is going on here?
Isn't that... Karabe?
He
Hey, I'm still talking to you here.
wasn't there last time.
Maybe they were, but Nenji was too busy with what he was doing and never saw them.
Stop dodging the question.
After all, what was different this time, because remember, it's not keyword related here.
Right.
What was different is Nenji's response to the whole thing.
Yeah.
See, in the prologue, it started with Nenji going, I think I'm looping. Events happen, then it loops. Then the next one was, oh god, we're looping, we have to do something different, and so he gets Kisaragi to not get on the train, but then it all happens anyway, and then it loops.
And so now he's paying more attention to what's going on and noticing people.
Yeah, now he's like trying to figure out what the heck to do, and they're not gonna make us sit through the exact same events over and over again.
I want a real answer.
No! Nenji doesn't like Fuyusaka.
For real, it's not like that.
It's not like that, you know, like Kisaragi's skill.
Then what is it like?
What do you care? You're not my girlfriend. Why are you even getting so worked up?
Oof.
It's not a big deal, I was just curious. Sheesh. Fancy meeting you here.
Good job.
Usami-chan! Iori, your place isn't this way, right? Where are you going with Okino-kun? I've just got a thing over in Tsutsuji. There's the train. Let's go, Okino-kun.
So if Kisaragi... No, and this must be doing something with Kurabe. If Kisaragi knows Okino and Nenji doesn't, and the reason he was kind of hiding was like, who is that guy, you know? Can we have a conversation about this?
Right?
Also, seeing Morimura and Okino wandering around.
It's very suspicious.
I mean, maybe? Fuyusaka is fighting in the final battle, and so is Okino. But,
They got on the train.
like, Okino, how many Morimuras does he know? All of them?
What do I do? Go after them?
I don't know.
I feel like yes. Okay.
Hey, that's the wrong train.
Well, that was a funny interaction.
Speaking of Morimura,
Here's another Chihiro Morimura. But the I don't like delinquents like you. You're just a thug. Hey, why are you trying to hide from Iori? Don't tell me that you like her. You don't like her, do you? No, I don't like her. Then why are you hiding from her? Why do you care? You're not my girlfriend. I'm not your girlfriend. You're stupid. You're weird. Like, she's so bad at this.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
I know they got on.
hey little kid.
What's wrong? Are you looking for someone?
Sure am, kid. You see a couple school kids about my age?
Yeet!
A couple school kids?
What?
What the hell?
This world is not what it seems.
Oh, you think?
I'm just wondering if I get to take a victory lap or if it's just brain goblins.
Brain goblins?
Was that like magic? Nah. The hell am I thinking?
Ogata-kun, did you need something?
Huh? Yeah.
Do you have like a key or something?
Okay, look. I know this seems real sketchy.
Especially when you put it like that, Ogata-kun.
I mean, heck, I'm the guy who chased you onto a train here. But there's something I gotta know. Do you have some kind of key on you? I mean, not like a regular house key. It's supposed to be kinda special, except I don't really know how. Yeah, this still sounds pretty damn weird, huh? Hey!
Wow, she's acting like me. You know, like a person playing 13 Sentinels.
Hey, hold on.
Why? Why are you looking for something like that?
Huh?
Uh-huh. Now you're the one who's starting to be a little sketchy. Chihiro Morimura that transformed into Chihiro Morimura.
I suspect she's going to transform into Chihiro Morimura again.
Will she transform into Chihiro Morimura after that?
Probably.
Good question. Man, I don't know how I'd even explain it.
You're looking for the key?
Oh!
It really did happen! Instant fine arts! Oh, that's right. Maybe she really will transform into Chihiro Morimura now. But Okino, we were thinking it was Okino that was telling Nenji to get the key.
Because it sounded like him.
And then Fuyusaka got on this train with Okino.
Uh-huh.
You're the one who originally carried it.
She did turn into Chihiro Morimura.
And now she's gonna purify him as a witch.
Young man.
The school nurse? Wait, I was just talking to Fuyusaka. Wait a sec. Are you Fuyusaka, or... Wait, I know you.
Huh?
Dude?
The League of Darkness.
What?
I remember now. You're one of the bad guys.
I've been awfully suspicious of her for some time, but the League of Darkness? This sounds just as ridiculous as Shinonome searching for the evil 426, the
Right?
source of all the problems.
This'll only hurt for a moment.
And he's been purified.
Unless that's not what that gun does. I don't freaking know. Okay.
For just a second. I thought he was
Playing this late?
beating someone.
Should you be out here alone, young man?
I'm not playing. I'm training.
Say, you must be Nenji Ogata-kun, right? How about I walk you back to your house?
You're fishy, lady. You talk like the League of Darkness people.
Kid Nenji is the best.
They say all that same stuff when they kidnap kids.
Who's the League of Darkness?
Just something from some tokusatsu show or kids show or something like that. But he said it to this woman.
Dressed all in black leather.
And this just kind of stuck in his head, and then he realized he was talking to a person from 10 years ago. And so that's how he recognized it.
I see.
The League of Darkness?
The bad guys from Common Hero, duh.
Duh!
Oh, pardon me.
I told you!
Right. Kids and their TV. But you know, I think you're the real bad guy here. 8 years from now, you're going to call a bunch of monsters and destroy the world.
Huh?
Am not. I'd never turn to the side of evil.
You're still going to do it whether you're good or evil. Sometimes, things just happen.
I guess because of his connection to Shikishima Industries.
I
Something
guess.
related to that.
Maybe?
You can't trick me. I'm not
Hold
gonna
it.
get kidnapped.
Little punk. Missed.
I mean, she ain't making herself look good here.
That was close. I guess I just did a big lap around the block.
Also, I love how he really likes Kamen Rider.
What do I do? She even had a gun. She tried to shoot me. She really is from the League of Darkness.
Yeah, I don't think you can beat her with a bat. This might actually be the thing that turned Nenji into a delinquent.
Maybe.
If you think about it, isn't this horribly traumatic?
Yeah!
To have, like, a woman dressed all in black who looks like the bad guys in everything that you really like come up, tell you you're gonna destroy the world, you know?
Yeah!
And then start shooting at you with a gun?
Right?
I gotta tell the police.
Don't move. You're a bad boy.
Am I gonna die?
No.
It'll only hurt for a moment.
At least there's that.
Yeah.
I've just implanted you with nanomachines.
I'm not entirely sure, or rather, I do not trust Morimura. She might be on the up and up. Everything might be fine.
I'm on the same camp you're on.
Now, Tetsuya Ida, I do trust, but...
Yeah, even though he kind of radiates suspiciousness just based on his personality and the way he talks, the things he does are different.
He doesn't run around shooting people, murdering researchers, etc.
Right.
If I'm understanding this correctly, the black-clad Morimura that isn't the one that died for Tetsuya Ida,
Right?
the black-clad Morimura is the one that was running around with ex-Terminator Juro Izumi,
Uh-huh.
and was trying to prevent the appearance of the Daimos by killing the researchers who were trying to develop it, going from sector to sector
Yeah.
to sector, trying to halt this development. And they had done awful things. I mean, they had straight up murdered a lot of people, and it's not like they felt good about it, but
Right.
they were doing it to try and prevent the Daimos from destroying the world and destroying the world via time travel.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you kind of get the understand that the fate of existence depends on, like, murdering some people. Okay, you know, you may as well do it then. As long as you feel bad about it, I'm not going to distrust you. I think, and if you remember, ex-Terminator Juro Izumi tried to, like, hold off these people,
Uh-huh.
and then he died. Unless he didn't die and showed up...
Dying doesn't really mean anything in this series.
And showed up to, like, shoot... You know, it's like there was Shinonome and young Judo on the ground and like Shu Amiguchi, Tetsuya Ida.
Right.
At the time that he shot all of them, and then he went down, and then black-clad Morimura showed up. Like, oh my god, what's happened? It's like, I think that when they got separated, she's been chasing him ever since, and this is the one who's willing to murder anybody that she can in order to...
Stop the bad future from happening.
Right, that is what I'm thinking is going on with black-clad Morimura.
It'll add on to the program inside you. It's not a huge change, but it's something we'll need to fight back.
Ah, so she is creating witches, if you will.
Yeah.
And now, we can prepare our weapons. The Sentinels.
But why do you gotta be so dang scary about it?
Man, that stinks. Didn't I just get shot? don't know what's going on here.
Okino, can you say something different? Or are you the incarnation of universal control?
But getting shot made me remember something. She shot me back when I was a kid, too.
I hate the school nurse now. I mean, I wouldn't blame him.
I'm not a fan of shots either.
You were shot. I'm going to need you to explain the situation.
I was on the train, and the nurse from my school shot me.
Alright, so this kid turned into a girl I knew, who turned into a nurse I knew, who turned into a different woman that I knew, but was the same woman.
An evil supervillain woman that he knew.
Yeah. And then she shot me, and that made me remember
That
the
she
time
shot
that
me.
she shot me again.
Yeah.
10 years ago. Are you following along?
There were even other passengers around, too. No, wait. That was definitely Fuyusaka.
Whoever Fuyusaka is,
She was all grown up, but I know that was her.
instant fine arts. Evil fine arts from the League of Darkness.
Wait a moment. Slow down. You're talking about trains. Where is this happening?
It's the place you keep sending me back to. The train platform. And this happened when I chased Fuyusaka onto her train.
So you're looking for the key on a train platform.
Only because that's the only place that he gets to be.
Yeah!
Well, yeah. Wait, you mean you don't even know where you keep sending me back to?
Okay, I see. That means the person with the key is somewhere around there. You just keep looking.
When do I get the explanation?
I feel you, bro. You are getting jerked around. Lady of the League. The League of Darkness. Now, when this says, this is what allowed them to prepare Sentinels, obviously he's talking about when Morimura implanted him with the nanomachines. However, when it says, this is what allowed them to prepare Sentinels, is it being implanted with nanomachines allowed them? Or Nenji being implanted with nanomachines is what allowed them? Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's what they're saying.
That's what it looks like. That just seems a little excessive, but okay. Yeah, no, you've got to be right. The way that this is
Yeah, the way
talking
it's
about.
phrasing it.
I think at this point we should probably start spending some more MP on the really important things.
I agree.
The Exterminator, obviously, we'll get more on him later. I want to get this gate.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of already know what it is, but...
Pills! Okay, they are the oral nanomachine CO204. In other words, they finally confirmed that it is the same thing. It could have been something different.
Right.
We thought it was the same thing. And that ampoule. And I think it's worth getting this shootout dream. Because that was a really big event. We've continued to reference it.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll update it more as we go.
League of Darkness, where Nenji was implanted with nanomachines in 76, which is what allowed them to somehow prepare the Sentinels.
Right.
Okay, that happened after Ida confesses to Kisaragi. World of 2025 is destroyed. Exterminator shows up in 65. Morimura sacrifices herself to send Ida back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's when this happens.
Very early, yeah.
One of the black-clad Morimuras died here, unless she didn't. So there might be a different black-clad Morimura running around. I guess the Exterminator dream, yeah, this is the same Morimura, the same black-clad Morimura that died there.
Yeah.
So black-clad Morimura has died. There isn't another one somewhere.
As far as we know.
No, that's not right, because just right after that, that's when this happened. God dang it! Okay. Just gotta keep it straight. Way back here is when Nenji and Kisaragi and Miwako,
Got warped through time, right?
after all kinds of other stuff, that's where we get the time loop.
Okay.
Like, this is so later.
Compared to the stuff with Tomi.
So the key is those particular nanomachines that Ogata was shot with.
Yeah. Or maybe the programming that they added to or something, because he was able to access the G-Molar in the future because of his father being an executive, and he apparently also became an executive.
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. It was this. That was like hundreds of years from the future. So it seemed to me that he just had the appropriate biometric markers because of the family connection. Not necessarily that it was him too.
Okay.
It's possible that whatever it is that Fuyusaka, that Yakushiji is doing, purifying witches, might have done something to the key if she purified him. Maybe.
I see.
Maybe that ampoule full of nanomachines could be the key.
Which last we knew from Shinanome's story was in Iori.
Yeah, oh crud. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to figure out when that was. Okay,
Yeah.
That ampoule we saw here, which is very late, and it's way after this, so I guess not. Whew! Like we said before, we are really starting to get into this, and we can't do any more... yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I thought it was talking about the next wave.
No.
Well, forget this, we're doing more Nenji.
Alright.
Alright.
Glad you guys approve. Breadhead.
I guess when you put it like that, maybe you've got a point. I should slow down and think a little. Still, though.
Nenji should be like, ah!
Hey, are you even listening?
I'm back. It's happening all over again. That League of Darkness lady. She said something weird when she had me at gunpoint. She said I was the one who had this key in the first place. But none of this is ringing a bell. Can't figure this out. League of Darkness.
League of Darkness.
Stack of papers.
Stack of Darkness.
League of papers.
That was weird.
That was weird.
That was weird.
I kind of want to capture that sound by itself.
Why'd I think Fuyusaka looked like that League of Darkness lady?
Because she does look exactly the same, just with less developed fine arts. They must be nanomachine enhanced.
I'm not seeing things right.
So, what happens if I go this way?
Where are
Well,
you
why'd you,
going?
Bob?
Okay, fair enough.
Did you find... Answer me, Nenji Ogata.
Not surprising, but the thing is you never know. Because sometimes you just have to straight up repeat an event you've already done, and then it makes things change. Like that just happened with Shinonome, where we had one where Shu Amiguchi was like, hey, are you okay? And she's like, he's just like Mr. Ida. It makes me feel like I'm in love. Then we immediately repeated it, and she's like, I have no idea who you are.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Yeah.
So you never
Man, I
know.
don't goddamn know. Who the hell are you? What's even going on here? You gonna explain any of this shit?
Find it, and I'll tell you. If you want to survive, you need to find the key.
Yeah, we're on it.
Time for a do-over. You're going back.
Hey, the only reason that I haven't already gone back to the checkpoint here is because I'm trying to get the extra dialogue.
Hey!
I guess
It really was a straight do-over, too.
Yo,
Ogata-kun, what are you doing?
You and me gotta talk, kid.
Osami-chan, you trying to pick on Iori now?
please, Kisaragi. Just relax for a sec.
What?
I'm begging you here. Fuyusaka, that wasn't some magic trick, right?
Huh?
How'd your boobs get so big?
Well, you see, she uses them as a storage receptacle for nanomachines.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense.
So if she needs matter to use as a base substance for then doing nanomachine stuff, she has to have a reservoir of them somewhere.
Good reason as any other, I suppose.
What do you mean?
Anyway, I mean, that kind of thing ain't normal, right?
Don't get on that train.
It was some trick, yeah?
Still?
Was that
Is
League of
this some
Darkness?
kind of test?
A test? What are you talking about? Maybe you should actually explain what you're talking about, man.
I'm trying to exhaust a dialogue before I explain what I'm talking about.
The train's leaving soon. Let's go, Okino-kun.
No! No! Okay, well.
Hey, you don't look so good.
I guess here we go again.
Understood.
You're being
Don't
really
exhaust a dialogue. Okay, so about the League of Darkness.
So, that League of Darkness version of you. I mean,
Because when I say League of Darkness, then you're gonna become more inclined to think I'm normal and reasonable and help me out, because I have accused you of being the League of Darkness.
Right?
Meanwhile, Okino says nothing, doing his best cute Toshiba impersonation.
okay, what's your connection to that black catsuit lady?
League of Darkness? What are you talking about?
Damn it, I sound like a total loon.
Present key.
I mean, the key. You told me something like, I used to carry this key, right?
Right? Okino? You gonna say anything?
Ogata-kun, I'm really not sure I follow.
Ah, damn it. I gotta figure out how to say this right. Okay, so you haven't said it yet, but you're going to tell me soon. You know what I'm saying, right? I just want to know what it all means.
Kisaragi really shouldn't think he's weird.
Yeah, she's familiar with time travel.
She's from a different time herself. She should be like, okay, something's going on then, isn't it?
And when he, and Miwako got warped to the past happened before this.
Yeah, like there's already been all this time travel-y stuff, so when a guy starts talking like this, that's obviously what he's talking about.
Come on!
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Man, this shit's so hard to explain.
The train's leaving soon. Let's go, Okino-kun.
Huh.
Maybe now we can talk to Juro Kurabe.
Hey, you don't look so good.
Yeah, I won't skip out this time. I'll let it play out to the end. I thought I heard footsteps of somebody getting on the train before.
Well,
Ah.
Boo!
Oh, let the first train pass.
Huh!
Hey man, are you part of the League of Darkness? No, can I have your bike key?
Hey.
You know, your bike key! The key! That's the key, right?
You
Obviously
guys got
not.
this key thing?
Yada yada.
The train's already here. I'm gonna go.
No!
Ah!
Okay, so it was something we should have done after the first. Okay.
Okay, we gotta get the first train to pass.
Interesting that we warped over back to that one.
I guess when you put it like that.
So,
Hey, you don't look so.
should we just wait?
Maybe now that this train has passed, look around.
I just can't go far enough that I trigger Wajima.
Yeah.
Thrilling! Literally watching trains go by.
Oh!
Well, that would be what we're looking for.
Hey, it's Shinonome-senpai.
But who knows what she remembers, what she knows, if she knows either of them.
Yeah.
You're here too?
Shinonome-senpai.
Get out!
Hey, you okay?
I have to go.
No, you don't.
Senpai, you don't have some kind of key on you, right? Though I guess it's not really a normal key. Probably.
You know, it's kind of one of those metaphysical keys, like a solution to some sort of philosophical quandrum. And I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
And then Shinonome is like, oh! Well, of course, why didn't you say something so simple and easy to comprehend as that?
Man, how do I say this?
A key?
Yeah, a key.
If anybody would know, I kind of feel like it might be her.
Shouldn't we call someone over?
Someone like who?
Like a station worker?
No, we need to keep a hold of her.
Yeah.
Waste of time.
Why's that?
It's just gonna throw us back to the beginning.
He knows. He's not wrong.
Hey, what's going on with you?
No!
Something's up.
Yeah.
Do I go after her?
Hey,
Yeah?
that's the wrong train.
See ya. Okay, now are we gonna see child Shinonome transform into an adult?
No, we're just gonna...
And A.
Hey, what happened?
Well,
Well, they both are taking those nanomachines.
yeah.
And this is pretty late, remember? So
Yeah. This should be after A started his whole remove his memory shenanigans.
Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, it's way before.
Oh.
Way before.
Okay then.
Shinonome-senpai, are you okay?
So this is... Shinonome calls him 426, a Sekigahara.
Yeah.
Must have been her symptoms again. Looks like she passed out. This guy, too. I know him.
By the way, what's up with the other people just down on the train? Like, ignoring the passed out Utes?
It's Sekigahara, from back in the ruined city. Why is he with her? Why are they both knocked out? The hell happened here?
Yeah, and he would know.
Yeah.
Because this Sekigahara is how they got out.
Right.
Something in his hand.
Oh, it looks like a motorcycle key. Yeah.
Well, now we need a different Chihiro Morimura to show up.
No, now we need him to turn into Shu Hamiguchi.
DD426? This some kind of medicine?
It's the same ampoule. Ampoule? That's such a weird word to say.
It's not this note that A had. I know that A said it, the DD426, but I just can't remember what it was.
Label's not telling me much.
And it is an ampoule,
Yeah,
meaning it's probably full of nanomachines.
most likely.
So this might be what he's looking for,
Yeah, that could be the key.
but Ida's right there.
That's poison. It was meant to poison the D-forces. They ended up as collateral damage.
So it was supposed to be a virus to take out the Daimos, and when A used it, it did not work, and it also affected A and Shinonome, and ended up causing them to lose. Was that the Battle of 2064? This Ida tried to... Son of a... This Ida tried to sacrifice himself, somehow survived, and ended up in 85 in the SIU.
Yeah.
But we've been told that it is the same Ida.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean, I gotta... This is the 2064 one. Okay. So this is what he's talking about, and this is what that quote-unquote poison, the DD-204, was.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, old man?
It sounds like you know about Shinonome-kun's condition, so you should already understand. The symptoms she endures come from that poison. Their nanomachines are infected. They're beyond saving. But even with all their sacrifices, they cannot stop the D-Force's attack.
I'd feel sadder about this, except that we've been beating the crap out of them in destruction mode.
You keep talking about these D guys.
Yeah, the League of Darkness.
Yeah.
May as well be. Insert any number of jokes from any number of Tokusatsu shows about invading machine guys.
That's all the big mecha kaiju, right?
Thank you for calling them mecha kaiju.
A living apocalypse, born in our future, crossing time to destroy us.
Meanwhile, that lady napping on the seat's like, what?
Oh, I must have missed the last few episodes of whatever it is, Ranger.
It all comes down to 15 teenagers. The commanders of the D-Forces.
15 teenagers, but there's only 13 pilots.
Right.
So there's
But there are
others.
There are other characters, however. I mean, they
Yeah.
could be talking about Okino and Miwako? Not Miwako,
Hold on.
but...
He called them the commanders of the D-Forces, so he's probably not talking
Oh my god,
about...
you're right. It's like we just heard a number. And
So he's probably
Wait.
not talking about the pilots, actually.
I bet he is. Look, this isn't some shonen manga that's going to be running for 30 years before it ends. You can't just say
There's 15 other brand new people.
that are the commanders of the bad guys, because if so, then we would need to learn about them, etc., etc. That's not the case, so...
Nenji Ogata-kun.
D command!
It is a curse One we cannot escape.
Where's all this weird shit coming from? Who even are you?
The guy that knows everything and seems to be on your side and not doing possibly really bad things. Don't forget that Ida and Morimura were in opposition to the idea of using the Aegis system.
Yeah.
Although the Aegis system appeared to be the thing that's just going to let us win, unless we lose in destruction mode, but that would be something of a twist and kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting, though.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be interesting if that happened.
I'd be shocked.
It doesn't matter anymore. I'm just a man in the past now. But it was never the kaiju. The problem, the true blot on this world, was always the D-Force's creator.
Is that Okino? Might be. Remember how the very first event in this game? I always go to the wrong one. Okay, not the first one, but this, who was here?
Juro, Iori, and Okino.
Well, Juro Izumi, Chihiro Morimura, and Okino.
Yeah.
It's us. Mankind was the cancer all along.
Oh, no, don't you dare go into this Malthusian bullshit. I'll leave that alone for now.
I got through. Can you hear me? If you can hear my voice, then report.
I found Ryoko Shinonome. When I got on the train, I found her out cold. Sounded like the poison got to her.
Poison?
A guy named Sekigahara was knocked out too.
Ah, this will be what allows us to finally unlock Hijiyama!
That got anything to do with your key?
Oh, you're right!
Yeah!
I think I get what's going on here. But those two don't match up with my information. It's definitely someone else. When you see this key, well, no matter what it looks like, you should know it's the key.
What's going on in that train? Something's not right there. When I'm inside the train, things always seem messed up.
Yeah, it's like he suddenly walked into Ava or Razaphone or something like that, where it's now in, like, existential artsy world, where you can't really be sure if anything that's happening is real. Or like Mawaru Penguin Drum, where it's like a type of psycho-allegory happening in semi-real time, partially intersecting with reality.
Yeah.
You need to take a closer look. This isn't going to end until you find it. Search everywhere. Beat people up if you need to. Whatever it takes.
My specialty!
Wait! I know that guy. He was with Fuyusaka.
Good! Now go talk to him!
Hey, you said I could beat you up! You gave me permission!
And it's little Nenji that's in the Nenji trophy.
So Damon, would you call what Nenji is going through a training montage?
If you could see the look on Billy's face, you'd want to punch it. It's a very punchable face. Let's do more Nenji.
Training? Get it?
I guess when you put it like that.
Billy?
Yeah?
Just quit before I hate you.
Okay.
So now, we're in a different part.
Yep.
Maybe you've got a point. I should slow down and think a little.
It must suck because you come back in the middle of a conversation and you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm really curious what they were talking about.
Alright, I get it. Just don't move from here. Not one step. Don't move.
Just stand still.
Meanwhile, she's like, I hate it when people tell me what to do, and then she just starts dancing because you told her not to move.
Why the hell should I listen to you? You don't get to tell me what to do. Say something already, Pumpadork.
Captain Pumpadork!
I saw that person trying to order me around in the capsule. I only caught a flash, but it's that guy hanging out with Fuyusaka.
Right, we need to find him.
So the world's gonna end. And it's all because of these 15 people. Because they're sending out this command to the kaiju?
Yeah, they're the people who have the nanomachines.
Yeah, that's what Exterminator Juro said.
Right.
The nanomachines were calling out to the Daimos.
Presumably Okino is one of them, but I don't know who the other is.
Yeah.
Do I even believe this crazy shit?
No, it's not like they're doing it because they want to.
Right, obviously. Well, that's what League of Darkness Chihiro was talking about.
Right.
It doesn't matter whether you're good or evil. It'll still be because of you.
Right. Megumi's bit with Tetsuya Ida the cat, well, that's how he talks, is going to... Well, it seems like it's related to this in some way.
Yeah.
Why should I trust that shady egghead?
Because you're trapped in a time loop and he's the only person... Well, you gotta take whatever you can get.
Weird voice. That weird voice. It's gotta be him. I want to ask you something. If you knew the world was gonna end in a couple of minutes, how would you spend them?
Where's all this coming from?
I just want to know how you feel.
Smooth.
A few minutes, huh? That's not a lot of time. Well, I can't really get anywhere in a few minutes. So I guess...
It's not like that, though.
Spend them with you.
No, it's not like that.
I'll just be a second. I just need you to wait here for me.
And now she's like, you. I just confessed to you, even though you're acting weird and saying these weird things. And you say, shut up and don't move and stay here, I'll kill you.
That okay?
Oh, maybe not.
Fine.
Oh, right. I better not go near those guys this time.
Whew, thank goodness.
No time for their bullshit.
Oi.
Oh, Ogata-kun. What's wrong?
Yeah, I need to talk to the kid next to you.
Out of my way.
Yeah. Hello.
You're the one I got beef with.
But, Mr. Ogata, I am a vegetarian. I have no beef. Are you the weird voice person?
Okino, you're the one. I saw you, you asshole.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Drop the act. How'd you put me in that capsule? Why do you keep putting me back here?
I really have no idea what you're saying.
Bullshit, you don't!
Yeah.
We got two ways to do this, kid. Either you talk, or I make you talk.
And remember, Okino already told Ogata that he has permission to beat people up.
Yeah.
We got two ways to...
No!
You think you can run?
Man, that was not the time to hit fast forward.
Okino, you asshole.
What's going on here? Can he see me?
Yes, I can!
I'm on to you, bastard.
Do you remember in some event somewhere that happened once in some game that we played? No, it's not that cryptic.
Wow, you're being very specific.
No, it was something specific. Down here in the big Kisaragi section. Here, Kisaragi walked up to like this funny looking little
interface thing. And
then poked it, and they started talking to Kisaragi. So isn't that what's happening to Nenji? Okino, who would absolutely be somebody who would have access to the UFO, is talking to him. And now I don't know from what time or what place, but it's like that Kisaragi that was being talked to was outside of the world.
Yeah!
And Nenji there is outside of the world, so it's the same thing going on.
Right.
That's why Okino was like, you can see me?
Get me out of this capsule thing.
Capsule?
Did he figure it out? What's our next move?
Wait, you're the...
So when we get to Hijiyama, are we just gonna be bothering Nenji the whole time?
Now I remember. Hijiyama.
Yeah, been a while.
You came out of nowhere with that sucker punch.
I gave you plenty warning.
To be fair, Hijiyama did give him plenty warning.
Don't act like I pulled some low-down trick. It's not my fault if you can't take a punch.
You... son of a...
Teamwork.
What?
Well, he's awake.
What the hell is
What do we do
this?
now?
Don't worry about it.
What? What the hell is this? So they just effing kidnapped him?
Yeah, apparently.
Hook up some sort of brain control thing to his head and... Well, I guess the key is something that he has inside of him. So he's wandering around inside of himself?
I guess so.
We're not done yet.
That was an aggressive hiss.
Where am I? What's going on here?
You don't have to know. You're going right back in.
I can't move.
It would have been funny to have him like waddle around back and forth like between the two.
What are you doing to me?
You're just full of surprises. How did you break out?
Sheer stubbornness.
Yeah.
This place. What is it, some kind of factory?
Yeah, it's, you know, the abandoned factory.
What time is it?
Heck, what day is it?
Okay, it is 1985. I assumed it was.
Hey!
Keep quiet, unless you want another beating. If you help us, this will be over soon.
Okino, you said you'd help us, right? Then you gotta do something before the attack hits. Can't you save any of the others?
An attack? Wait, you mean those things are the true foes of the Sentinels?
Yes, it's not America.
Exactly. What I need to find is the reason for the attack. So now we're here, trying to find the key that controls the D-forces.
Huh. So he doesn't actually know what the reason for the attack is.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, because it means he's probably more trustworthy than we were thinking. Or at least I was.
His first appearance makes him very sketchy.
Well, he frequently looks very sketchy, like every time he's on screen.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll get more of Okino when we get to Hijiyama.
And these D-forces. That means the kaiju, right?
Right.
This key's gonna let you control them?
Well, no.
One person's commanding these kaiju to come here, right? One out of these 15 people?
So you knew. Yes. 15 children's lives were manipulated, so that they would destroy the world. They broadcast command signals from their body, even if they don't want to, or don't even know. Those signals create the kaiju, and then beckon them here.
Like the old guy was saying. So, are there lots of keys?
No, just one.
Yeah, that was something special.
Out of all 15, only one has the key that controls them.
And you're the lottery winner, buddy. Sucks to be you.
So you need a key to command them. Wait, didn't she say something about that? The first person who had this key.
So about the League of Darkness...
What are you on about?
That League of Darkness lady said something about this. She said I was the one who had the key first. But I don't know anything about that. I don't remember anything anyway.
Of course you don't. The control key is a code for a program. You're one of those 15 people. Up until 2 months ago, the commands were coming from you.
What happened 2 months ago?
Well, looking at the event list isn't going to...
Yeah, it
Really
is.
good.
This is what happened 2 months ago, isn't it? When he got transported back in time from
yeah.
like a failed shift from A Sekigahara.
Yeah.
And then they came back without Miwako, and we don't know what happened after that, but it's probably... That's such a long time ago compared to what we're doing right now. It has to have something to do with that.
That makes sense.
Seriously? It was me?
It used to be. Now, though, well, from what I hear, that had already changed by the time we caught you.
Now another person's got the key, and they're the ones sending out the signal to start an apocalypse.
And so they've got him strapped up to some kind of memory device so that he can remember everyone he came in contact with during that time and try and remember the events that may have caused the transfer.
That makes sense. I hope it is that and not something worse. But that makes sense.
Yeah.
So all the kaiju attacks, that's my fault?
Because remember when Okino was talking to him, he didn't have any idea what the hell was going on. He's like, so you're on a train platform.
Yeah.
You know.
Remember, they haven't gotten here yet.
And it's not your fault.
But whatever you saw in there is going to come true soon enough.
It's not your fault, but it may be your responsibility. It doesn't matter whether you want that responsibility or even whether it's fair, but you don't always get to control the circumstances of your life.
Okay, so this key's actually a program. How do you even look for something like that?
Well, to you, it'll look like a standard metal key.
No, Damon, no!
Standard metal key. To a motorcycle. And the fate of mankind. Doesn't that make sense that it would be A?
Yeah!
Whether he's 426 or good or bad or what the heck ever. Come on.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
At least within that station.
Okay, fair enough.
What do you mean?
I need to see who got the control key after you.
Yeah, just like you said.
The idea was to just pull the data out of you.
But you're too stubborn.
But whatever happened is really bound up in your personal memories.
Your pompadour is just causing too much interference with the machine.
No, it's the personal memories, not the pompadour memories.
Which means you're the only one who can dig that information out.
By the way, you don't have a choice and will inflict violence on you if you don't, so you may as well go along with this. And no, we will not untie you.
That's why you're in the chair and I'm on the tech side.
Oh, screw you.
I'm making it so you can find that key for me.
Hold on a sec. You're telling me that whole station's...
You've been in this chair this whole time. That station is an illusion created from your memories.
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, an illusion created from their memories, you say.
I get the feeling there may be a little more of this going on than we initially think in this, the game where you go into remembrance mode to explore people's memories. Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Nah.
Suspicious stare.
I see now. That's how you broke out of the simulation. Even I'm there at the station. You piggybacked on my access ID. I guess that'd get you clear of control. Well, I can fix that right now. Okay, now we're all on the same page. So, let's jump back in.
You guys are looking really bad, but I'm sure it won't look nearly so bad when we get to Hijiyama.
Hey, hold on!
Don't squirm. Trust me. You don't want that tech coming off by force.
And Okino never looks at anybody.
Yeah.
You might never wake up. Find the key.
My apologies for hitting you. But you need to take this seriously. If you want to be free, help us. That's your only option.
Maybe don't threaten him so much and like push the save yourself, save the world angle.
Yeah, maybe that.
Maybe try it once, and if it doesn't work after that, you go into the threats.
Like maybe, and I realize that maybe coming to him and asking him from the beginning might be a little hard for him to swallow, but he has been time traveling. Just like, maybe try and talk to someone before you frickin' kidnap them.
Headgear.
I think you should unseal the headgear, Damon. What do you think?
I don't think so. But this control key... Okay, so it's not that motorcycle key then. Finally...
It does look like it though, the icon.
Stare at the key, Billy. We're gonna look for differences.
Okay.
It's not the same key.
It's not the same key.
I'm satisfied with that. But that headgear, no way. I mean, it's important, but it's just a piece of technology that's... Well, it might be important, but we only have 4 MP, and I want to save it for the really big stuff. Well, no point in doing any more, I think. And we can't go further until we do Minami's Exterminator event, which is also what we need for A.
Interesting.
So that means that next time, this seems like the perfect time to get to Hijiyama.
Yeah.
Cool. Again, I'm really enjoying this. It took it a long time to get there, but it did get there.
So no complaints.
You understand? No complaints. And if you make us complain, then I'll say some pathetic things again and curse Malthusians. I'll show you.